Turns out that there's one little secret that the gurus and influencers that you see on social media with millions of followers don't want you to know. Hi folks, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Kat. I'm a licensed registered dietitian nutritionist, and on this channel we like to talk about weight-inclusive focused approaches to health, as well as diving into scammy and, in my opinion, unethical nutrition-related businesses, products, mostly nutrition-related MLMs, and other fear-mongering nutrition claims. Today we are chatting about something that I truly did not know existed until earlier this year. I feel super naive, like looking back now, because I can totally see how this was something that probably has existed for a while, but it was just not something that I was aware of. And that is white label nutrition and health programs. There are these programs that these people, if they want to call themselves coach or not, it doesn't really matter, but they can purchase, put their own branding on it, and sell it as if it is 100% their own program. So let's chat about that. If that sounds good to you, let's go. All right, so I probably should have known that this was something that existed, but it was just not something that I really put thought into. Whenever I hear about programs, I just automatically assume that that person is the one who created that program. Whether they call it like a course or a workshop or whatever, I just assume that they're the person who is doing the work to provide that program to their clients or to their audience in general. Now, whether that program is something that is evidence-based, whether it is like applicable, that's a whole nother thing. But I still assume that people were doing the bulk of creating the course, because I have done programs in the past. I have a couple different programs that are available, and I'm actually going to redo 2 of them next year. But I did those. I created the content within those. But anyway, so a couple of years ago, you've probably seen this just being on social media, but there has been this boom of influencers, coaches, selling programs, selling like courses. So basically, like when people have courses and they teach other people to make courses. So you get like pretty much like this pyramid of people selling course creation to other people who are selling course creation to other people, and it continues on. And in general, just promotion of creating your own courses. There's so many gurus who like that is their main product, a course helping people to create their own courses that they can sell to people. That's kind of how deep I thought that the course creation program kind of thing went, but it is not. I was actually just scrolling, as one does on social media, and I had an advertisement that was targeted to me, and it was talking about purchasing programs, using their fully done programs for my own customers, for my own clients, my own audience, to sell a program that was already done. All I needed to do was pay whatever they wanted for it. So I think this one was like $75 or something. And I've seen them from like 70-ish all the way up to like $299 kind of range, with the idea that you're gonna purchase that, put your own branding on it, and then sell that for the same amount of money or more and make a profit off that. Now, for this specific advertisement, it was not targeted specifically to dietitians. It has had like coaching kind of verbiage around it. I was a little bit concerned, and it led me down this rabbit hole and finding multiple other sources, multiple other companies that are providing pretty much the same thing. And I have seen kind of like done for you content creation programs or like packages that will be sold to coaches or to nutrition practitioners in some way. And those I can understand, because sometimes it is just nice to get a package that has similar kind of graphics that you can put your own content into. Like, you are not relying on those specific like content, you are getting the templates and ideas for branding of that so you can put your own content on that. That I completely understand. And that's pretty much what Canva is in general. Like, because you can go on Canva and click on the templates, it's basically the same thing, but those are usually like individual templates versus purchasing something with a package with multiple different kinds but similar branding. But they're not doing the work for you. They are helping with that kind of content creation, but not doing the work. That is something that is completely different from something that is literally providing you with 100% of the content that you can take, put your name on it, and tell people that you created it. So as I said, I just kind of went down this rabbit hole. I started to look at other companies that are doing this kind of product, that are selling this kind of product. And we'll get through to some examples in a little bit, but I thought it was really interesting because we're seeing now a lot of people who were involved in multi-level marketing who kind of shifted away from their companies and are starting to do more of like coaching, whether it is health related or just kind of business coaching. They've created their own kind of product, having the customers being people who are still in the MLM. There are a lot of MLM coaches with people who were formerly like at the top of MLM, or maybe they're still there but not doing the work. They're kind of just relying on downline to sell the product. And it's just a really interesting thing that we're seeing with people. Either they're doing that on the side while they are at the top of their MLM, or they're doing that after leaving an MLM, which I'm all for people who leave and start their own companies, their actual businesses. I think that is amazing. I do have a little bit of concern though when their target audience are people in MLM and their target audience requires people to be in MLM. That is a little bit concerning. But anyway, I understand white labeling. I know there are many companies who use white labeling. A lot of makeup companies, for example, use white labeling. I understand that. My issue, I guess you might say, or my concern, is when there is no transparency within that, when you're talking about something health related. There is a difference, in my opinion, between white labeling an eyeshadow palette versus white labeling a digestive health or gut health program. I have an issue with somebody claiming that a health related program is their own, that they created it, it is their product, when it is not. That is where a lot of nutrition, either disinformation or misinformation, can come into play. There is so much misinformation and disinformation. So disinformation, the people are intentionally creating information that is not correct. Typically it is done for nefarious reasons, for not a positive reason. Misinformation is somebody who hears or reads, listens to that disinformation, doesn't look more into it, doesn't fact check it, and just continues to or shares that information unintentionally, where they share it intentionally, but they don't know that it's necessarily like wrong. So both of those, we see that happening in the wellness, health, nutrition, fitness industry so much. My concern is with some of these courses or the programs, whatever you want to call them, the people who are writing them, like who is doing the writing, who's writing the content for those programs. Because the companies, the programs that I did find, they were not from what I would say as like reputable sources. The companies, the businesses that are providing some of these kind of white label health programs, the ones that I saw at least, their credentials weren't really there. And another reason is that with behavior change research, we know that kind of more like traditional dieting challenge kind of programs don't typically work long term. They're great at getting people like excited. They're great at making quick money and also seeing for a lot of people like quick change. But the sustainability of that is something that we don't typically see with more of these traditional kind of like challenges and things like 10-day detoxes and 30-day sugar-free XYZ, like those kind of things that actually improve health continuously long term. Those typically aren't going to be those flashy kind of programs. And so we have these businesses who are writing these programs from non-reputable places and using more of those tactics that sell. They're flashy. That's just part of the problem. It's continuing that cycle of issues that we have within the nutrition and wellness and fitness health industry overall. Yes, some people can see that kind of quick weight change from these kind of challenges or, traditional kind of diet programs. One, is it actual body composition change? Is it water weight? But two, which I think is more important, is that typically with those, we also see weight cycling in addition to diet cycling. So diet cycling meaning like you're on a diet, then you're off a diet, on a diet in a row or in a cycle. And within that, we can see weight cycling, which weight cycling is that you're like reducing weight and then going back, reducing weight, going back. That itself is stressful on the body. And there is research to suggest that actually has a bigger impact on negative cholesterol levels and blood pressure levels than if that person would have like stayed at that weight versus going up and down and up and down. That is stressful on the body. And so when I see these kind of challenges and programs, that is just, if we know with like behavior change research that those aren't sustainable things. I just see so much harm that can come with these kind of things, and the fact that there are entire businesses that are focused on creating these kind of programs and marketing them to health coaches to use them as their own, I think is very problematic. Just because something sells, I think it's important to go a step further and see what are the repercussions of that. And is it something that can be done like in an ethical way? Is it inherently harmful? That's the bigger discussion. And I mean, you know how I stand on that with just sharing my ideas, but that is just something that I think with these kind of businesses is a really important conversation to have. And I do want to make it clear that there are so many nutrition programs out there, and there are some that are really high quality and some that are just amazing. I have several like colleagues or like friends, other nutrition professional friends who have these amazing kind of programs, and I think they're just fantastic. Some of them are lower in price, some of them are higher in price. Just depends on kind of what they provide, what they offer. But there's a lot of quality nutrition programs out there. I'm specifically talking about the kind of programs that just create more like nutrition or food confusion, more food fear. So let's just get into some of the programs that I found and let's just talk about them. Okay, this one says, turns out that there's one little secret that the gurus and influencers that you see on social media with millions of followers don't want you to know. In fact, there's a hidden reality that once I found out and started using in my business, it catapulted me from struggling just to keep 3 clients a month to receiving over 30 messages a day from people begging me to be their digital coach. After spending countless hours researching why some entrepreneurs were killing it online while most of us were barely scraping by, it finally became so clear. The top online business owners do not run their business better, know more about success marketing or entrepreneurship, have more time than the rest of us. The difference in their success is that while the rest of us are spread thin, spending hours trying to create content, market ourselves, keep up with our business, and run our daily lives, they have a team of professionals creating all of their amazing content for them so they can focus solely on actually building and growing their business. I don't know if this is just me, but like I would not trust other people to create my content. Maybe that's a me problem. While I do think that there are quality providers who like have people helping them with content, I think it's more of the putting it together, or like taking what their information is, or what like the actual meat of the content is, and just like putting it on different graphics, scheduling things, helping them with creative ideas. But they're not like the actual source so much as they're helping apply that information. I don't think that there are quality providers who are just buying programs and slapping their name on it and selling it like it's theirs. I don't know, maybe I'm missing out and this is like a normal thing. I doubt it. There's also this company. This is a white label, quote, body weight blast, and it's made by a professional coach, whatever that means. That is not a protected term. You can call yourself a professional coach if you want. That doesn't mean anything. This program's goal is to burn calories and, quote, blast fat, end quote, for all fitness levels. This company says any coach who's been in business more than a minute understands that programs equal more biz growth. But simply adding more fitness programs to the mix doesn't always deliver the kind of results clients are looking for. Most health, wellness, and fitness professionals understand that nutrition is key. That really unlocks the kind of full body transformations coaches want to deliver. But creating a custom nutrition program, that takes a lot of time, or at least it used to. But what if you could create a custom, fully branded 28-day nutrition and healthy habits challenge using all done for you, expertly created challenge materials? Introducing the 28-day total body cleanup, aka our 100% done for you nutrition and healthy habits challenge, designed to help health, wellness, and fitness coaches get amazing results for their clients so they can grow their biz without the stress and hassle of creating a nutrition program from scratch. With the 28-day total body cleanup, every single piece of the work that would normally go into creating a challenge is already taken care of. Program content, done. Marketing materials, done. Social media content, that's done too. All that's left for you is to update the program materials with your branding and you're off to the races. I don't know how you would sell this. Like, would you say, join my program that is not my program, join my challenge that I completely took from someone else and put my own name on it? I just don't understand, if somebody has their own kind of nutrition or health related kind of business, how can you be okay with using someone else's program and putting your own name on it, your own branding on it? It just, from somebody who has had their own nutrition wellness business. I own 2 LLCs. One of them is co-owned, one of them is completely owned by me. The amount of trust that I would need to give somebody to just put my name on a program that was already done, I just don't understand it. This one, it has blog articles that you can use. My question is, if everybody's using the same articles, how does that make you stand out? Can you imagine having your website, putting your name on the article, and then someone having, for some reason, they come across the exact same article on someone else's website with that person's name on it? What is going on? How is this a thing? Now, this one is really frustrating, because what started out as a very much social justice form of movement for anti-diet, body positivity, has now been co-opted, a lot of the language around it, and used to sell a weight loss program. And that is just in general like anti-diet rhetoric, anti-diet language. That was not meant to be sold as a weight loss kind of thing. It's very much the opposite. And this company, this business, they have an anti-diet program. The very first bullet point that they have for their anti-diet program, their first bullet point, it says, help your clients to naturally lose weight by providing step-by-step guidelines and how-to strategies that work. They didn't even try to hide it, which I kind of glad that they didn't try to hide it. But when you see something that says anti-diet, it should not also have the language around intentional weight loss. If you want to focus on intentional weight loss, that is your choice. If you want to provide intentional weight loss to clients or as a program, that is up to that person. Be upfront about it rather than hidden behind this kind of anti-diet program language and the co-opting of language from people who have spent their entire lives within that kind of activism, and really like why anti-dieting and the body positivity movement, health at every size, like what they were actually started for. Not all of this kind of co-opting for weight loss. I know that is capitalism. I know that's how it works, but it is just really frustrating to see it from the outside. I mean, I haven't done a whole lot of work within that space as far as like, you know, being on the ground, activism in those spaces, but I just get frustrated for the people who have been in those spaces for decades and seeing something that they've really, you know, tried to grow being, you know, capitalized off of and created into a kind of fad. Okay, so this website, the one with the anti-diet one, they do have a frequently asked question place, and one of the questions asks, what makes these done for you programs different? And they respond with, for starters, I didn't just come up with these programs on a whim because I thought they were the in thing to do. Before I became a business coach for health coaches and the creator of the Done For You programs, I had an upstanding health coaching practice. I helped support hundreds of clients to reach their goals, uncover gut issues, lose weight, detox properly, break their sugar addiction, which is not a thing, and restore their mind, body, and soul using the holistic principles from the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, which there's a lot of concerns around that, and the credentials that are provided from there. I furthered my education at Wild Rose Natural College of Healing and the International School of Detoxification and Natalie Rose Advanced Detox Certification Training. No, these are not, remember when I was talking about earlier, are these programs created by people with reputable nutrition credentials? So in addition to the anti-diet program, they also have other programs: detox, a water challenge, 5-day metabolic jumpstart, gut health and detox, beauty detox, detox with Canva spring edition, I guess, detox with Canva winter edition, 28-day detox meal plan, 7-day gut health reset, chronic fatigue protocol, which that sounds kind of predatory for people dealing with chronic fatigue who just want answers. Clean eating for gut health, clean eating workshop, detox for weight loss, detox for immune health, gut health detoxification for gut health, detoxify your body in 15 minutes, Done For You fertility workshop, a kids wellness program, a grain-free and paleo rockstar, gut health and common gut disorders, gut health and detox, gut health and probiotics, gut health common gut disorders, gut health digestive basics, gut health food sensitivities and intolerances, gut health infographics, gut health meal plan, gut health protocol, hormones diva, how to heal your gut, leaky gut, and 4RS protocol, love your liver, mastering your gut health, mental health and trauma, a microbiome program, gut health moods and gut health, natural remedies for your health and wellness, law of attraction course, clean eating, 4 seasons detox package, detox rockstar, detox basic, Done For You grocery shopping tour, clean eating for busy person plus workout plan, and not surprising, they also have a Boss Babe theme starter for $997. Hi, this is a quick ad. Please skip to the time down below if you don't want to hear this. Really quick. Number 1, please hit that like button while you are here, or dislike, either helps with engagement. 2, please subscribe. I am trying to get back into the YouTube algorithm after taking a long time off with maternity leave and just being very inconsistent comment, so I would greatly appreciate that. 3, I now have childcare, and so I am currently taking one-on-one clients, also group coaching clients for nutrition, and I have some other self-paced programs. If that is of interest to you, check out katbensonrdn.com to get more information. And that is in the description box if that interests you. 4, I have weekly emails now, or Kat's Kitchen, where I share like a nutrition item that I'm really grateful for. I talk about a nourishing bite of the week or a recipe, a nutrition thought to chew on, and more. So if that's of interest to you, grab any one of the freebies in my description box, or the link to any one of my freebies is in the description box, and you will be added to that automatically. All right, let's get back to the video. And yes, you can fully make these branded as your own. So going back to the FAQs, there's a question of, can I brand these documents as my own? And they say, when you purchase Done For You programs, you receive fully editable files in doc format. All you need is MS Office, specifically Word, to edit the client files. And you can add your name to the copyright information and claim all this hard work as your very own. How awesome is that? So I have a question. If you're putting your name on the copyright information, what happens if like another coach has their name on the copyright information and they see your program with your name on the copyright information? Can they like legally get you in trouble because they have permission to put their name on the copyright information? How does that work? What does copyright even mean if you are telling people that they can put their name in that copyright information area with the exact same information? What is going on? They also say, all I ask is that you do not publish this as an Amazon book. But I'm sure you knew that already, because if that were the case, everyone would have the same book. You stop it at having the same book, but they can have the same program and the same blog articles and the same content. Okay, and this specific company, they do take it further by offering this as an affiliate model. So you can become an affiliate, so you can rock the ripple effect and share the love with another wellness professional. You can join their affiliate program and receive a referral for rocking the ripple effect and helping another wellness professional start their business with the right tools and the right community support. Are they really a wellness professional if they are using Done For You programs by someone who furthered their education at the Natural College of Healing, the International School of Detoxification, and the Advanced Detox Certification? That's a wellness professional that if you got information from them, I would encourage you to get a second opinion. And lastly, this specific company also provides what they call Done For You Indoctrination, the email series, and the indoctrination series for hormone, for clean eating, mindset and habits, gut health, and weight loss, which I'm assuming they're using indoctrination to be funny or to like use it ironically, but I'm not too sure. So anyway, that is it for this video. Let me know your thoughts about these programs. I mean, I know of so many like former MLM distributors who go off and do their own kind of health coaching and have their own programs, and I'm curious, I'm wondering if any of them are using white label programs. How often does this happen? Is this something that is actually a thing? Like this person, that last company or business that I was talking about, they had other copy on their website to suggest that they've made tons of sales. So I want to know, like, who is using these programs? Who is taking these programs, changing up the names of them, changing up the branding, putting their own name on it, and calling it their own program? Who's doing that? I would really love to know. To end this, I'm just going to self-promo. I have programs out there. I have 4 programs right now. One of them is in partnership with another, it's another certified personal trainer who's amazing. But the other programs are created by me, and I will leave them linked in the description box below. They are my programs. Took me a long time. Actually, 2 of them I'm going to be re-recording and like revamping it up because they were recorded a few years ago actually, and they're just old. My quality of recording has gotten better, and yeah, so anyway, side note. Let me know your thoughts on this. Remember, you can strive for health without subscribing to diet culture or taking one of these white label programs, courses, whatever. I'll see you later. Bye.